Hey everybody, welcome in. How is everybody? All right, this is the last day of winter, so we got to see what we can make happen. But that is good to hear. Glad to see you. How have you been? I mean, I know how you are today, but how have you been since I seen you last? This is gonna be bad. World.
I've been good.
Word travels fast. Okay, so I thought we just got this yesterday. Okay. Maybe it wasn't yesterday. It just feels like it was. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. We have got to try and finish getting our squid today. Today is the last day of winter. But we can't do that until 6 p.m. So we also need to think of anything we want to spend money on today because we know that it's going to take most of it in taxes tomorrow. And if we can get anything beneficial today, I'd much rather it not go to taxes. Unfortunately, we can't get any of our seeds that we need. Because you can't buy them until the season starts. But we do need to make some more machines. I feel like we don't have quite enough. Wait a minute. Which one did that? That needs to go. We got up to 8, so we're getting there. Let's see how this looks now that we did this yesterday. Yeah, I know part of the plots are gone, but it gives us an idea. What does a seed maker take? That might be our 50, 20, and 2. I know coal's not an issue. Because what we can do is start making seeds out of some of the stuff that we have so that we are ready. Not this chest. It's gonna be one of these. Like I'm thinking like we could take, because we need, I don't think we wrote down what we needed as far as the crops go. But we could take some of these that don't have hardly any and maybe make some more. Like a couple of the regular green beans. Well, let's do 3 of them. Hi, welcome in. How are you? Let's do... That's not really going to help because it's not, so we'll just have to buy those. That's fall. That's not going to help. We'll take 6 of those. Okay, that's that chest. There's only 3 of them. That's not going to make more, so there's no point in taking those. Okay, so we'll start. Let's make sure we don't have any green beans first. I don't believe that we do. I need 3 of these. Hold on. Those can go in the sell chest now. And if any of these make us double, then we'll just keep those. We won't make another one. Because I'm thinking 1 row of green beans should be enough to finish what we need. And with 6 rows, or 2 rows of strawberries, that should be plenty. That's my thought. Okay, well, we got an extra green beans, so. And that might happen with some of these. So that one gave us 2. So if we do 4. No, let's see. I'm trying to think. Hold on. The best way to do this. I only really want 6 of them. Maybe 8, because we could do, yeah. But we'll see. I'm trying to get ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow's the first day of spring. Trying to get ahead of ourselves here. And then we're going to go buy some stuff that we can buy. Because you know we're going to lose the money to taxes tomorrow. But if we spend it, we can't lose it to taxes. So. Okay, that's 8. That might be enough. I'm trying to think. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to grab this one. Technically those are, but they're not seeds like we would use. So I'm not going to count those. Well, we'll put them in there anyway. If we run out of room, we'll move them. Shoot, I just saw the maple. Or the mahogany. Okay, is there anything in here? Trying to get a little organization going here. And I think we'll just keep for right now. We'll keep this up here. Of course, we'll put our seed maker in there, so if we want seeds. We'll name this seeds. That is not seeds. Save. And then we'll put the ones that we just made, of course, in there. Which one is the mushrooms in? I think it's in this one. Those mushrooms. Now the regular common mushrooms we've already finished. So strawberries can go back in here. Like that. Put that in there. Okay. What else can we run? We can run another egg and another milk. Yeah, I'm thinking about that too. What do we need? That's a good question. I didn't even think about that. What do we need in, do we have any for summer? Strawberries are going to be one, I think, or not summer, but spring. Tomatoes are summer, right? I think the only spring one we've got is the strawberries. We could plant coffee too. So to get the gold quality, we could plant the coffee. So we need to focus on coffee and strawberries for the spring. We can't get these seeds yet because they're over at the desert. And we got close, I think, on the tomatoes. Pumpkins, we've got 13 of them. So we got close last fall. Tomatoes, we did get 14 of them. So we did get close. Alright, let's go see if the traveling merchant has anything. Because right now we need to spend some of this money because with this mod, it's going to take it all in taxes tomorrow if we don't. So we might as well spend. That's fall. It's not going to help us. Could get another coffee bean just to have another one. Okay. What else can we buy? I mean, we could buy some more animals. I don't think he's going to have anything that's going to help us. Actually, I know what we can go buy. Hopefully, maybe we can go buy our smoker recipe. Because then we can smoke these fish faster to make some money back. Because we added a mod called longevity, and it causes you to have taxes. And the last few times, we have lost pretty much everything we had to taxes. So, let's go ahead and get that recipe. We've been waiting on a good reason to buy it, so. Ooh, squid bait. It's not expensive and we need to catch some more, so let's try that. There's nothing else we need from him. That might help us get the rest of the squid today. Anything else? We could get another cow. Let's do that. Oh, did we already use that one? We can either get another cow or another chicken. Because let's make sure there's nothing else we need to buy from her. I don't think so. Not right now. It keeps coming back to that one. I don't know. We're just kind of going with whatever. Maybe one. I think we can only get one more chicken. So we have 3. So let's get one more. Okay. That spends most of the money, so we can't take it tomorrow. That's the goal. Well, I'm thinking about it. Let's pull this. And let's put that on. We already turned that in. What else? Oh, this one needs to go in crab pot. I was like, wait a minute. We already turned in. This one. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. What did I just put away? Oh, oyster. Okay, we're gonna put you in here for now. Coffee bean, you're gonna go in the seeds for tomorrow. Let's see, with the mod, what does this thing take? 20 hardwood and 2 of each. Okay. I don't know how much hardwood we have. So now we can do this. Because what I'm thinking is all these fish that we keep that we've smoked, we can sell them tomorrow to get more money again after it takes all of our money for taxes. Okay, we don't need that, don't need that. We have 1 egg left. Let's go check out our new animals. I think everything should be full now. Yeah. Okay, so we have 4 chickens. 4 cows. I don't know how we ended up with 3. 3 white cows and only 1 brown cow, but it is what it is. Alright, let's head to the beach. We need 5 more squid. Let's clean up this. Because we got to wait for just a minute anyway. So I don't want to waste fishing with the squid bait before it's time for squid. That would be kind of crazy. Let's see if we have any luck today. I wasn't even trying to get the treasure chest. I'm just trying to keep this fish. I feel like this might be a squid. Just that feeling. Good grief. I don't know why I keep going back up, because it keeps coming back down anyway. Trying to keep this fish is crazy. And we lost it anyway. God dang it. Of course, I bet you that was what we needed. I didn't even get a chance on that one. We need to eat something too. Come on. I'll read the message in just a minute. I know y'all sent a message. Hold on. Oh, good grief. Maybe the squid bait was not the... I have 1 more fish to catch. To have them all. The octopus. Oh, gosh. The octopus. Yes. Is it taking our bait from this too? So, mm. It's attracting the squid, which is great. It makes me want to turn my cheat on. We were doing good with them last night. We caught like, what, 3 or 4 of them last night? This is not a squid. If it is, we finally wore it out. That's the only way that's a squid. We didn't have this much trouble catching squid last night. I think squid bait's making it worse. It's attracting them, but... Come on, come on. No, 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 don't lose it now. Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Oh, gosh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Let's eat something really quick before... To give ourselves... we might as well boost it one more. Okay, we have how much bait left? 3. After that, we'll just be catching them, but that's okay. 2 hours and we've caught 1. This isn't it.
Have you ever been scared to do something but had to do it anyway? In the context of completing goals?
You mean IRL or game? Because if you mean IRL, yeah.
Lol IRL if that's okay to ask you.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, for sure. Hold on, come on. Somebody wanna... Oh, come on, please. We were so close to the top. We're gonna lose this one too, I feel like. We can't keep... God, But yeah, of course. I mean, I've always had some of those where...
I have this really important, life-changing exam to take for IT.
Ooh.
And the studying was hard today.
Oh, no. The only thing that ever gets me through that is I have to tell myself that I feel like I'm overthinking it and that I'm setting myself up for failure because I'm thinking I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do well. And just have to tell myself that I've studied, I've prepared the best way I can, and I've done everything I can to be ready for it. If you've done all you can do, then no matter the outcome, you gave it your all and you gave it your best. Now it's quit giving us the squid because we don't have the squid bait. I don't think we're going to get all the squid, y'all. This feels more like albacore, but I don't think it was. No. Found it.
I have one more unrelated question.
Okay. Shoot. Go for it. Please, come on. I need 4 more, squid. We should have tried harder at Squid Fest. We wouldn't be sitting here the last night of winter. We also should have tried at the night markets, too. Oh, I thought we lost that one for a second. Or we're going to lose that one for a second.
If someone in her family keeps disappointing you, do you think it's okay to just end the relationship?
Yes. I mean, I have cut people off that were family blood related because they were just did not fit with my life at the time, because after a while you can do and I know they're family and you're always there for family, but you can only do so much from your side. So if you've done everything you can do, sometimes it's better to move on. If the situation changes later and they reach out, you can reevaluate it.
Can I give you the context a little bit more, lol?
If you feel comfortable sharing, and as long as it's chat appropriate, sure. Well, this has been disappointing right here. So all we can do is try, yo. As long as we give ourselves enough time to get home.
Basically, my cousin is like obsessed with being in a relationship. She has a boyfriend, no one.
She's obsessed with the idea of relationship, is what you're saying, like being in the relationship. I'm guessing the boyfriend's not.
And our family likes and her friends don't like him either. She stopped talking to them over him.
In that word, she's got to do what she's got to do, and y'all got to do what you got to do. I mean, if it's not a safety concern, like, you know, you're not worried about her being hurt, like, then, I mean, if she's chose him over y'all, there's nothing you can do. And if you don't want to be around him, then you gotta let her live her life and you live yours. Oh boy, it's midnight, y'all. I'm guessing it's time to give up. We got one. So I guess we're gonna go into this with 6 out of 10, and we'll try and get the rest of them next go round. Nothing else we can do. We tried hard.
But it's hard just letting her live her life because we all miss her dearly. She has no time for us.
I would try expressing it to her. I know that it's probably just going to turn into an argument if it's anything like my family. And say, look, you like him, that's great. But, you know, we want time with you too. We want to be around you. We don't prefer to be around him. She's probably going to say, well, if you can't accept him, you can't have me. But there's not much you can do there. She's going to choose who she's going to choose. Unfortunately. And it doesn't sound like right now family is priority number one.
That's exactly what she says. If you can't accept him, we can't have her. And we hate having to choose.
I hate that. I've had a similar situation, to be honest. Don't want to give too many details because I never know who's actually watching. But we told them what pretty much said. We don't agree with the person you're with. We don't agree with the way things have been since you've been with them. And luckily, this person still sees us occasionally. But it's not the same anymore because the person in their life has become such a big part of their life. Without them being able to come around with us, they choose to spend more time away. Yep, there it went. It took every bit of our money. We didn't have much left. And that's why we spent it yesterday.
It's just I used to be so close with her and now she feels like a perfect stranger. She's not there.
My goodness, what are all these requests? That's tough when you're really close with somebody.
Thanks for talking with me, by the way, and letting me get this off my chest. You seemed knowledgeable.
I've been around the sun a few times, a few years, so I've seen it, and I hate it. And there's people that I used to be close to, but because of the people they chose in their life, I can't be. All you can do is miss her and hope that one day she misses you as much as you miss her. That's all you can do. And I'm sure there's a reason why y'all don't like the person she's with. And if there is a true problem with that person, all you can hope is the true colors will be seen by her one day too. Y'all, I'm not reading all these quests, but goodness. We just got a bunch. Squid ink, strawberry, green tea, coffee, parsnip. Good grief. Unfortunately, you've done everything you can do on your end.
She's really messy. She's still dating him but is on dating apps every night. It's a real mess, lol.
So it doesn't sound like she's fully committed to him. Because if she was, she wouldn't be looking elsewhere. Like I say, all you can do is hope that her eyes are open somehow at some point and things change.
She told me just the other day that she's keeping him around for fun. But what about your family, lol?
So does that mean when she's done having fun with him, she's gonna hope that y'all are still sitting there waiting? Which is kind of a crappy way to do things. God, I'm scared I'm gonna cut this tree down. I think I just did. No? God, I hate all this grass. Why are we fishing? What was that? She's keeping him around for fun. That makes... Okay. So he's a game to her. It sounds like she's got some growing up to do.
It's just extremely confusing because she stopped talking to her two best friends over this guy.
It's crazy. I'd say it's crazy what people would do for love, but that doesn't really sound like love. So, I can't say that. Let's take... We're probably gonna put some back.
So we're all just like, are you gonna cut all of us off? We don't know when the madness ends.
Maybe she doesn't either. I'm sure it sounds like there's something deeper than just having a good time with this guy. Because I can't understand why.
She's 43 years old and she lives her life like she's in her 20s. Constantly
goodness.
going out, alcohol, etc.
Okay, she's 43? Wow. Interesting. I was not envisioning her being that much older from the way you were talking. Not saying that people can't go out and have fun at any age, but that's not, to me, 43-year-old behavior. Oh shoot, we're out of energy. Y'all. Oops. Hold on. Delete these, I guess. Didn't consider energy here. Oh my goodness. Come on. What else can we eat? These. Anything to give us energy. Trying to get the ground ready, and then we're going to get seeds. Yeah, I was definitely not envisioning someone in their 40s. Which, I mean, childish behavior knows no age, so I mean.
I'm so sorry, my phone shut off for a sec. Could you repeat what you just said?
I was, my main thing was I was shocked that you said she's 43. Like, she is not, that's not typical behavior for someone that age, though. That's wild to me. Okay, wait a minute. Where are we going to put these that are going to be out of the way?
Yes, girl, she's 43 and every day after work is restaurants, cocktails, concerts, going on dates.
Has she always been that way, or like was she at some point, like, not excusing any behavior at all, but was she like ever married at some point and something went wrong, or a bad relationship, or just, because this doesn't sound like this was normal behavior from the way you're talking.
She used to be married and a housewife, but she was a bad wife. She got a divorce and lost custody
Oh,
of her daughter in the process.
ooh, okay. So it sounds like divorce just made her go wild and resort back. I mean, I was married young, got divorced, and had my little fun, but and then got remarried, but I didn't do anything to risk losing my kids over, though. Why can't... Oh, those aren't smoked.
The second she got divorced, she downloaded the dating apps and started going out all the time.
No. Okay, we got those. How many cauliflower do we need? So she wanted to have all the fun she didn't have while married? Or before she had kids, I'm guessing? So 17. I don't know if we can make that happen. Potatoes.
That's
30.
exactly what we think it is. Making up for lost time because she was raising her daughter.
That's what it sounds like, but... Still. I'm not gonna say that's an excuse, though.
We just think that age 43 she doesn't need to be drinking alcohol every day and going on dates.
No, you are right. You are right. Not gonna argue with you there.
I'm not exaggerating to you, she said on Facebook dating she had 42 existing conversations. 42.
42? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with dating apps. They can help you connect, but 42? Oh, so 10, we need 20, so we need 19? I don't know if we can do that. Okay. I think that's all the ones we need to buy. We're not going to be able to plan all this at one time.
And she's inviting these men to her house to hang out with her. That's so dangerous, country gal.
Yes, that's very dangerous. I did the dating apps and things after my divorce, but we didn't, meeting up with strangers. No. And definitely they weren't going to know where I lived until I got to know them better. Wait, we need where this isn't gonna... So this needs to be...
She's told me stories of the men just coming to her house with a bottle, having drinks, just a mess.
This is a lot more... there's still going to be a spot that's not going to be covered. What if we put one? For that to be covered.
I'm sorry if I'm oversharing.
Oh,
I'm trying to
no.
keep it as PG as possible.
It is fine. It's fine. We're just going to have to leave that one empty. That's the only way we're going to get all this. Now, here comes the fun part. Now, let's see. We don't have anything else that's regrowable, so... Which one gets done the shortest? 4, 12, 6, 6, 4, 8. These are going to take the longest, so let's do these next. No, you're perfectly fine. I don't mind sharing, talking. We can... That's not a problem. I don't want those in the middle. Those are annoying to be in the middle. Okay, what else? We can do some parsnips real quick, I guess. We're gonna have to figure out some more sprinklers, for sure. Now now we're gonna do a real quick. Oops, we briefly cheated for a second. If I can find it.
ChatGPT says I shouldn't be quick to cut someone off. But I'm so tired of her disregarding me.
I understand quick to cut off. But what else can you do? You've tried. It's not like you haven't tried. Iron gold refine. I don't think we have any more.
I went through an extremely hard period the past 3 months and she wasn't there for me at all.
All you can keep doing is trying from your end. And if she doesn't want to reciprocate, you're sending messages, keeping the line of communication open. But at some point, that's just destroying you. Because you're trying. But she's not. All of these have to be planted. Let's... Shoot, I can't do that.
It feels like I've tried and I can't change her. Even her mother says she's sick of waiting.
I would be too, though. I'm afraid she's going to figure it out too late. Y'all, I'm not trying to pitch y'all. I'm just trying to... This is spring year 2.
She already stopped talking to her 2 best friends, one 10-year friendship and the other 25 years.
Dang. We just started spring year 2 today. But we're doing, what they call Hard Dew Valley. So, there's a lot more crops needed, a lot more everything needed. Let's just be honest. Okay. We've done everything we can do today. We've run out of energy. We've run out of areas.
Thank you for letting me share this with you, by the way, and receive your advice. It's so appreciated.
You are welcome. Sometimes it's easier to talk to somebody, one, not face to face, two, somebody that don't have a personal interest in the conversation. Because it's hard to talk to people that know the situation. Or know somebody in the situation, personally. In my opinion. I've met some of the best people to have conversation with since I've been doing this streaming. I've got some that I truly call friends, and we chat about things we can't tell anybody else in our lives because we don't want to.
I don't know why, I just figured you'd have good advice and I had nothing to lose, lol.
Hey, it works. What? I don't know what that meant, but okay. We probably should have put fertilizer on those and I didn't even think about it. Crap. But I don't remember which ones are high, which ones needed. Parsnips. We didn't plant the coffee beans either. Strawberries. Don't even know if we can now. Nope. We had to add it before planting. Oh well. I didn't even think about it. Too late now. We need more sprinklers so we can... we need gold. So let's do a couple gold bars. And then... go from there. These fish are going to be our money line for right now until we can...
If you invite your boyfriend to a girl's trip, by the way, you're in the wrong for that, right?
Yeah. Especially if the friend group wasn't told beforehand. I mean, it's kind of in the title. You know, girls trip. But...
Nope, just randomly showing up unannounced, uninvited. Complete surprise.
yeah, I know. Excuse me. Y'all ate all the hay yesterday too. Oh, well, I didn't think about it because we had you locked in. Okay, we don't need the silver. We do need that gold. Don't need you. Dang it! Oh, we already have one in there, that's why. Okay, so we don't need you and you. Gold goes over here. We need to make some more machines. We got a lot to do.
Also, by the way, thanks for the advice about the overthinking. I definitely overthink all the time.
I do too. I will sometimes lay there at night overthinking everything and like for no reason. Like, especially things that I know I can't change the outcome of. Things that are out of my control, I'll still overanalyze it. But she's not the first one I've heard that's kind of gone off the
Don't
deep
judge me,
end.
but ChatGPT has been my confidant and best friend with all my overthinking, lol.
No judgment here. like I said, it comes back to having somebody, something, some way to get your thoughts and feelings out without necessarily feeling judged or worried that somebody's going to take it the wrong way. Okay. Sprinklers, come on. We still got, what, hour and 40 minutes?
I'm just validated that you also believe that 43 is too old to be acting this way and have drama lol.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Definitely too old to be acting that childish. You're giving up a lot in your life to be that childish. Like you said, I mean, lost custody of kids and things like that. You can't get those moments back with those kids, and there's nothing you'll do to fix that. And I feel like hopefully one day she'll realize she's made a mistake, and I hope that when she realizes it, it's not too late.
Country gal, her daughter has a whole entire restraining order out on her.
Oh.
It's bad lol.
Oh, dang. Okay, so yeah, no. She's not fixing that. I mean, I can't blame the daughter. Because I'm going to take it if she's 43. I'm sure her children aren't little. So, her children are trying to learn to live their life and not make the mistakes their mama made. Would be my guess.
Nope, her daughter is starting high school this year.
Okay, so still young, but not... That's some good times to be missing with your kids, too. Take it from somebody's last one just graduated for 2026. So, yeah, those are times that you're gonna miss that you can't get back. I couldn't do that.
We think she's gone off the deep end because of that, and she just tries to numb herself with ALC, men.
Yeah, sounds that way. I just hope she doesn't come across the wrong man and y'all get a phone call you don't want. Okay, we can't chop any more trees.
Yeah, luckily he's never put his hands on her. He's just awful in other ways though. Isolating her.
Sounds like an insecurity for him. In my opinion. There's no point eating those. They don't give enough energy. I don't want to eat the crops that we've got saved.
It's like he doesn't want her to have any friends or family. Just revolve around him and his needs.
That's scary. That's scary in itself. Yeah, at least we have these. I didn't think about looking for these. That'll give us something to eat to maybe survive a little bit.
This is why we all tell her to leave him constantly. Just BC he don't hit you don't mean he ain't bad.
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't realize that abuse comes in different forms. Who wanted... Linus. Wait, did we finish spring forage? Yeah, okay. Sounds like y'all are doing all the right things you can do.
Anytime you tell her about that, she defends him and defends him. It's insane.
Yep, there's nothing you can do, unfortunately. You can give people advice, but you can't make them listen. As they say, loving somebody's not always enough. Don't really care for Demetrius, but we're going to talk to Demetrius because gotta build the friendships.
Thanks again for all the advice. I
You
do
are-
feel much lighter after sharing this with you.
You are welcome. Broken glasses? I don't think I have any. Parsnip. I'm not doing either one. No, not right now.
And just so you don't worry, we think she is physically safe. We just want her to wake up.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know that doesn't make you feel any better, but it is better to know that she's physically safe. Oh, we have broken glasses now. Oh, some more carrots. That's good. Let's accept Granny's quest. She wanted broken glasses. Oh, we got a cutscene with Granny, so I guess we gotta wait. Well, she gave us some cookies that build our energy back up. And now we can make cookies.
Your stream is the perfect amount of calm I just want to say while I'm studying lol.
Well, that is good. We try to have calm. We have chaos every so often. Depends on what we're playing, but most of the time it's this or Animal Crossing, so we usually keep it pretty chill around here. Now, you get us playing some of the community games together, it can get a little chaotic.
Have you heard of League of Legends or World of Warcraft ever?
I've heard of them. I've never played them myself, but I have heard of them. I'm very limited on what I can and can't play because I'm on MacBook. So that limits our games.
Those are the two games I played mostly, but my nervous system needs calm games these days.
I bet. Do we need this one? Yeah.
LMAO, you're too funny. You said, I bet, without a drop of hesitation.
Well, I mean, after the conversation we just had, I can imagine you need chill and calm vibes. And so I'm not even going to question. There's no question as to why. Hey, I can stream and use that as kind of an escape from the stress and craziness of life, too. So. I don't think we need this one anymore, do we? No, I think we turned that in. Yeah.
It gets a little lonely studying in my room by myself, so the company is so appreciated.
Well, you are welcome to hang out, for sure. We love to be the comfy, cozy place for everybody to hang out. You're not going to let me in there? Rude. Why are you protecting the cat? I know that cat didn't just lay down and fall asleep. How rude.
It's hard finding the kind of homey kind of vibes with streamers. Some just look at you as a number.
No, thank you. Don't get me wrong. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. November will be, well, October will be 2 years. It's nice to have somebody to talk to because, yeah, in the beginning you're streaming to yourself. But I don't care if there's 1 or 100 in here. You're going to get the same vibe. It might be a little harder to read the chat if it was busier, but I will do my best. That's also why I like the TTS too. Okay, what else can we do? Oh, I want to see what we need. That's hardwood situation. That one's regular wood, stone, earth, crystal, copper.
The TTS is real nice. I feel like we almost had a phone conversation kind of lol.
Right? Okay, you've got to collect some resources too. Now you moved. Now I can go check the cave. Probably not anything in there, but still rude to block my entrance. Okay, we've run everything. So. Still don't think we sold anything again really today either. Well, a little bit.
I also appreciate that you seem to stream consistently. I hate once a week streams. How close are you in getting the greenhouse, or do you have a lot of work to do still?
Jennifer, the greenhouse, let me show you where we are. This is the pantry. We're on year 2. We haven't completed any of these. Summer we did pretty good. Animals, we're about there with these 2. And this one. So 3 out of what? 6 that we've got worked on. Fall, we didn't do so hot. Summer was our best. Problem is this one. Because I only got that one from the traveling merchant, so that didn't help. And I didn't plant enough of these. This one we're working on, this one and this one for this, and this for the summer or spring. I can't get those because those are over in the desert. So now, they said longevity. They meant that it would take us longer. Usually I have greenhouse done by the end of year 1. And as far as stream, I stream most weeks, 6 days a week. I used to do daytime streams, but we moved to nights. It worked better for me. It worked better for the community. So we're here about every Monday through Saturday. We're here at 8 p.m. until we give up and go to bed. I also don't know time frames for y'all. Here it's like 9:15. I was going to say 9:15 at night for me.
That's music to my ears. You can be my study buddy.
I'm here, like I said, 6 days a week unless something comes up, and I try to announce it ahead of time to give a warning. Sometimes it's out of my control, but and I mean, only time it's really out of my control is if I get sick, something happens here at home that I need to take care of, or as far as TikTok goes, if it's giving me a fit of connecting or not. Sometimes it has its moments too. So. And I will say that if I'm not here and you have access, you can always check the purple app too. Because if it's not working,
Wait, you said you're a mom, right? But your kids are adults now?
Yeah, my last one, my baby, she turned 18 in March. So we're in that transition period of from childhood to working on adulthood now.
Oh, congratulations. Now hopefully you get to relax.
Yeah, for the most part. It puts just a whole new worry into the world, though. When your kids are grown, you have a whole new list of things to worry about. But it's not as bad. And this is one of the games that I can pretty much play and chat at the same time and not really have to look unless I'm fishing or something of that nature.
I'll be 30 in October, but I still live at home with my mom. Hopefully you don't think I'm behind.
No, my kids are still here. Well, not all of them. My stepkids aren't. But, of course, my younger 2 are, because mine that just turned 18, her and her brother are only like 14 months apart, so he's only 19.
Country gal rent is so expensive. I'm scared to leave lol.
My oldest one is having that realization now at the money it takes, unfortunately. It's almost impossible. we were talking about that today, how expensive things are and how hard it is to try to do things on your own.
Car payment, student loans, cell phone, insurance, it's all so much.
Yes. You you said it. You said it is very crazy. It's so hard to get out on your own and do things anymore. 84. We don't have any copper. Y'all, we are going to have to go mining. We are out of almost all of our minerals. Bad part is we don't have a lot of food source. That's Wednesday.
I looked at studio prices here, cheapest is $1,600, they want me to live in an RV lol.
Studio for 16. That's more than my mortgage. For nowhere near the space. That's crazy. That's crazy. Waiting on him to open. We're going to buy some bread to take with us to the mines.
I think about packing up and moving to the south all the time, but I don't know anyone there lol.
I understand. You don't want to be alone either. Not in a new place, and you're not going to know what good places are and bad places are. And I mean, family seems important to you, so it doesn't sound like you want to be extremely far away from family.
Because I live in New Jersey. It's like New York City prices. A lot of friends moved to Texas.
Yeah, I've heard that it's expensive in places like that. They want a lot of money for not a lot of product, from what I have learned. Okay, y'all, let's see how long we can survive this. Of course, first floor we come to, absolutely no resources. This is not going as planned. I couldn't imagine having to start from scratch today. Don't get me wrong, it was expensive when I moved out based on per income. No, I'm not saying things were more expensive then, but income wasn't as high as it is now either. But still, everything keeps going up except for the money you make. Well, at least that's what I'm noticing. Do we have any? We do have a few. Okay, we found stairs.
That's why I'm hoping that my first IT job gives me that income. Which is why I'm studying so hard.
I hope for you too that All of this studying and hard work pays off. It sucks to know where the next dollar is coming from, and it just feels like there's never enough.
If you're religious, please say a prayer. If not, I'll accept good vibes all the same, lol.
I understand. Always good vibes here. I hope that... I'd love to see less people suffering financially than they are now. Myself included. 'Cause money sure doesn't go as far as it used to. Going to the grocery store at this point is a disappointment. Much less anything else. I'm hoping we just find stairs pretty quick. I hate these spiral levels. Ooh.
My aunt is superstitious. She told me to buy a money plant, put it in my room, and water it every day.
It would be great. But I wish I could have the answer for you to make it everything financial. I haven't gotten it figured out. And I've got a few extra years on you. And I don't have it all figured out. These flies could go somewhere. I'd be much appreciative.
Do you think it's embarrassing if I were to have like 2 to 3 roommates in my 30s if I moved out?
No. That way, at least, I mean, working together is not a bad thing. I mean, looking at stuff, it's almost impossible unless you're making the extreme big bucks. Living on your own by yourself is just not doable for the average person. I mean, do your research and make sure that your roommates are people you can live with day in, day out. And set rules and boundaries and you should be good. I mean, 2 or 3 people living together with better conditions is better than one person suffering alone.
I don't care if they're male or female, I just don't want them to be messy, lol.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, you want them to have the same. They don't have to agree with everything, but you kind of want them to have the same basic day-to-day feelings on that type of stuff, like day-to-day stuff, household stuff. Okay, I don't know what happened to the sound there. Hi, Becca. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you, ma'am? You know, we could quit using all our energy and use the bombs like a smart person. Well, that failed. And he still survived. I am doing pretty good. Just trying to enjoy this Saturday night with a little bit of Stardew and chatting with the community. I keep saying use.
I heard there's a mod called Only When It Counts that only uses energy when it counts.
That might be a good mod. I don't know. I have the cheats where I could turn it on where my energy wouldn't drop. But I feel like that's too much. I have the, what they call the CJB cheats menu. I could literally turn on where my energy wouldn't drop, my health wouldn't drop. But I feel like with the spirit of this being hard version, that would be too much cheating. That would take away from this is supposed to be a hard playthrough. There's also a mod that you can get that when you sit down, you're able to sit and like regain energy by sitting and stuff too. I thought about that one. Which would be great. But this one also has it where energy drops faster because of the whole hard dew valley. So that's not helping.
This is why I say Stardew is a hard game. It's hard like The Sims for me lol.
The basic game has gotten, I'm not gonna say it's easy, because if you're playing it without mods, yes, it's difficult. But I beat the vanilla game, like, what we've done, like 3 I did completely vanilla, and we've done 3 in modded, I think, to perfection. But this one here takes the cake. Because like I said, normally I'd have to
Apparently there's like a tractor mod that like does everything with the planting and watering.
You mean this? I could use it in the mines and it wouldn't take any energy either.
Lol, yes, that one.
I keep it because over on the Purple app I have some redeems and stuff that comes with the tractor. But I don't use it as much as I used to. Now when I was playing it off stream, yeah. Oh, we passed out. We came back so we could go to bed and still passed out. Whoops. On our own farm. How much did they take for us passing out this time? $61. Okay. What? The city of Zuzu requires your annual commerce tax declaration. Failure to file may result in an audit or a visit from the compliance team.
Oh, you did that math real fast lol.
What? Good grief. This game just gets more and more. I know that I have... There they are. Where's white algae go? Don't have any? Must have turned it all in. There's a couple more single ones. This is getting to be difficult. Okay. Let's grab an egg. Ma'am. Machine. Okay. I'm gonna need this. Cheese in there. Those go. Second one? Let's go down here and let's put... Alright, we'll come back and visit you because the carrots are done. So we'll come back and visit that in a minute. Oh, I don't have my fishing pole. What rings are we wearing? I'm not worried about that magnet ring. So let's use Grandpa's tool belt and just throw that to the side for right now. Till we decide to go back to the mines, let's put that there.
There goes that ma'am politeness. I say miss way more than ma'am, but that might be rude in the South.
No, it's fine. It's just part of the South. You're correct. I even say it to my 18-year-old daughter. She's doing something. I'll go, ma'am, have you lost your mind? It's universal for everything. Like, I'll say it to her. I feel like we're starting to get somewhere with all these animal products that we need. So we need that, and we need that.
Have you ever seen the video of the man that says, sir, in the woman voice inside Walmart lol?
Maybe? Yeah, we use ma'am a lot here. Or at least I do. Like, I don't control this character, but I still blame it on her when something goes wrong. Because she didn't do it the way I wanted her to. Kent, what do we have? Do we have anything for you? You're not getting prismatic shard, my dude. Sorry. No. I'm not even going looking for you. We're just gonna mail it to you.
I'm just curious. I know you play cozy games, but have you ever played scary games before?
Do you count DBD? And if you don't know what that is, Dead by Daylight? And I mean, I've played some others.
LMAO, yes, that counts. You've played that?
Yes. I think I might have streamed it once or twice, but it drags my computer down a little bit too much sometimes. I'm not good at it, but I play it.
That game is terrifying. You're much braver than me. I can't handle being chased.
It's fun. Most of the time when I've played it, it's been with a group of friends. So, like, I know everybody that's truly playing. So it makes it a little better because I know who I'm playing with. I'm not saying it's not still terrifying. Fonder. How many does she need? 20. Okay. That's 11, 12, 13, 14. $15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Alright, we still got a little room, so let's see, what do we want to plant now? Work on the parsnips.
The scariest game I've ever played was Slenderman in virtual reality. Not for a million would I again.
Ooh, in virtual reality. Girl! Now that puts a whole new meaning when you're playing scary games, when you play them in virtual reality. Because then it really feels like you're there. That's a whole different level there.
I could hear his footsteps and I nearly ran into the wall in real life.
Oh, I don't mean to laugh, but I can imagine what that felt like. Because it feels so real when you're doing that. I mean, that's the whole point, but still. 2, 2, and 2. Okay. Scrap iron. Gold. So now we need gold. Ooh, we're gonna have to get some gold. On the bright side, when I dig this, we won't have to water it. Because it's raining. Let's see what do we have left that takes the longest. I guess we did plant our coffee. I didn't think we did. Let's knock some of this out. As long as I can keep sprinklers on it, I don't mind having the huge crops. I don't know why I got the egg. We don't need the egg yet. It's not ready.
There's Resident Evil in virtual reality. Anybody that isn't scared by that is built different.
You got that right. Some people are horror junkies. I'm not even really a horror movie person, so... And I don't care. They can tell yourself it's not real. You know it's not real. I don't care. It feels real in the moment. I'm like, you believe what you want to believe. I'll believe what I want to believe.
I love horror movies, but I don't have any friends to go see them with and I'm too scared by myself.
I can understand that. I can watch some of them. It just depends on the type of horror, I guess. And man, I guess it's more if it's mentally horror or it's more gore. You know what I'm saying?
I can handle supernatural with ghosts and zombies. The realistic ones be too scary for me lol.
Okay, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. If I can watch it and know that there's no way that could be real, I'm good. But if it's something that feels like it could be a real situation, that's where I want to check out. I'm done.
Girl, the one where they broke into them people's houses with the masks? No ma'am, no ma'am.
Right. Okay, so yeah, same page. Like, if there's any way that it can feel like a realistic situation, I'm out. You can keep it. I'm good. Now, I can watch crime shows that are realistic, but they don't usually show all of the gore behind it. Y'all, our breath has got to smell lovely. We're living off of onions over here.
I'm too scared for true crime. I don't know how so many women love it. I'm a man and I'm too scared.
I don't necessarily all the true crime. Like, I'll watch like SVU and stuff like that, or and I'll watch like crime documentaries if it's like true story, like based on stuff. I don't mind watching like how they found out the person was doing what they were doing, stuff like that. All that taught me is there's some crazy people out there. And how they can look so normal to everybody. And you would never suspect that they were crazy like they are. I hate this takes too much materials.
That's why I be so scared to make friends with people these days. They could be a serial unaliver.
You are right. That's the scary part. Like, a lot of these you hear about, you're like, they worked this little office job, 9 to 5, kept to themselves, didn't really bother nobody, did their work, never had any problem. And then you find out that they're hiding things in their basement, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to be careful what we say. I just don't want to be their new thing in their basement. Let's just put it that way. The ones that really bother me, the ones that really truly bother me are ones that were kids that were involved. I can't handle those. Especially if I know that they're actually based on true. Those are rough to watch.
I don't have the stomach for any of it. I'm a gay man and I'm very delicate, let's say lol.
Not everybody's got... That don't matter. It don't matter any of those... Any of that. None of that matters. I'm sorry. It's just a personal preference to me. Some people can handle it. I'm just... No. I don't want that. Like I said, I'll watch like Law and Order and stuff like that, because they don't usually show too much of the actual gore behind it, but I've watched some of the like crime documentaries on like some of our past unalivers. Boy, some of them stories. And how normal life they lived. Like outside of doing what they did, they were like pretty much like law-abiding citizens outside of doing the criminal acts they were doing.
The ones from the 70s and 80s shock me because it wasn't no cameras back then.
Yes. Those. And I feel like they got away with a lot of it back then because there wasn't as easy to prove things as there is now. That's where the digital age has come in handy. They've been caught a lot more because it's harder to hide. You know, they have more testing for DNA and things like that that those in the 70s and early 80s didn't have to worry about.
Do you remember seeing the OJ case back on the news in the 90s?
I sure do. I sure do. I remember watching the chase and all those things. And talking about the glove and all that stuff. Oh, yeah.
Fun fact, the most pizza ever sold on a night in America was the night of the chase on the news.
I imagine so, because everybody was locked in watching that. Everybody was. If you were running any other program that night, the views were definitely not there. What did Linus just ask for? I really need to learn to read what he's asking for before I just click. I imagine there was a lot of people watching that night. Oh, it rained yesterday. So we do need to go in the barn. Because they don't have any hay. I want to upgrade these, but I know with this mod, they're so much more expensive to upgrade. Because we need to get some goats and all that stuff too. Scared to see how much these goats are going to cost.
Yeah, I wish I could have watched that car chase lol. Nowadays you have dozens of videos of that stuff.
Oh yeah. It was definitely wild time. For sure. Let's see what we can... Well, he needed one of these, so that makes that easier. And we'll just hold on to that, because we're going to have to eat something eventually. I think today we may go and try and get gold. And our tradition here is to sell on Fridays, so... sell all this stuff we've been accumulating all week. Our money should look a lot better tonight. Let's go see what the traveling merchant has. She might just have something.
Always laugh when people drink the mayonnaise by mistake, lol. Why is it even an option?
He thought it would be funny. Before the last update, before the 1.6 update, it wasn't a thing. He added it, he thought it was funny. I'll tell you, funny, I have this thing when people send gifts on here, that if they get me up to a certain number, whatever the case may be, usually we try to do it fairly, so like every 10 or so, just because we tried it with every single gift and we were spinning the wheel the whole stream. But that is one of the options on there. They can have me drink mayonnaise in front of some of the other characters in the game. The responses from the other characters in the game is what makes it funny, if you do it in front of them. Y'all, our fish is actually starting to look empty for the first time in a while. Our bank account should look a lot better tomorrow morning, though. It's looking a little sad right now. Was it Linus that asked for the... Yeah. I doubt he's in his house. Let's check down by the water first. Here, we're gonna give you the good quality. So let's get ourselves prepared here.
Mind you, I love mayonnaise. Extra mayo on a McChicken is my jam. But drinking it is too far, lol.
Oh yeah, now I love mayonnaise on a sandwich, you're right. I'm good with that. I've never looked at a jar of mayonnaise and go, I'm thirsty, let me drink it. No. No. I'm good. But no. I'll eat mayonnaise on like sandwiches and things like that, but I'm not drinking it. No, I'm good. The creator of this game has jokes.
I have looked at a jar of hot sauce and wanted to drink it, lol, just like some Tabasco.
Okay, but I feel like that's different. I feel like the mayonnaise thing is just more of a consistency thing. Like, the consistency of mayonnaise just doesn't seem like a drink. I'm sorry. I'm not saying I want to turn up a bottle of hot sauce, but I feel like I could handle that better. Ooh, we're not going to survive in here long. We have got to get a better sword. Ooh, we got to get out of here.
Did you know in Europe they don't use ketchup for their fries but mayonnaise instead?
I didn't. I knew that places did. I didn't know Europe specifically. We need something better. This guy's back.
Not gonna lie, it's definitely really good, lol. Even some regular Hellmann's with McDonald's fries.
I mean, I've done that, like, if I'm eating like a McChicken or something at McDonald's and like mayonnaise on the wrapper, like dip right in it, because I don't know, I kind of like dipping my fries anyway, but I've mixed mayonnaise and ketchup together and dipped my fries in it before too. before it became an option in stores that you could buy them mixed together. Well, that didn't help us any.
Mayonnaise and ketchup is only something that real French fry fans know about.
That's right. I love French fries. I can cook a thing of French fries and that can be my lunch. I'm fine with just the French fries. Maybe not the healthiest option, but I can definitely turn French fries into a meal.
In Utah, they do fry sauce, which is mayo, ketchup, some Tabasco. So good.
Okay. That sounds like I could work with that. Y'all, I'm starting to feel the risking of our lives is not worth the little bit of gold we're getting out of here right now. That didn't even give us... Kidding me?
Today I had the best $1.50 hot dog from Costco with mustard. Maybe the best one I ever had.
I've not had it from Costco. I've had it from Sam's Club, but I've not had it from Costco. So I don't know if they use something different than Sam's. But same price, so I don't know if they use a different one than them. Let's move. Okay, there's the ladder. So, unless we need to break it, we don't have to now. There's something so satisfying about destroying the boxes and stuff in the mines. We are still not getting the volume of gold that I would love to.
It's probably the exact same thing. So random, but I love the water from Sam's Club. It's so good.
Yeah. It is probably the same thing. Pretty sure. Wait, what did I just see? Maybe I didn't just see that. Okay. Now I know. No. Oh, there they are.
I don't know if you have a Sonic by you, but their hot dogs are also so good. Chili cheese dogs.
Those are good. I think there's probably one somewhere not too far. I haven't been in a long time. Hi, butterfly. How are you this evening, ma'am? No, not those. You can't eat the red mushrooms.
I want to try Sonic so bad. We don't get it here.
Really, Obsidian?
Reading Rainbow gives me some of the most intense nostalgia I could ever have.
It is a sound, it's what they call a walk-on for the purple app. Because her name is, Butterfly. Her Twitch name is Butterfly. So I use that as to when she comes in. It was just perfect. Sonics around me are extremely slow. Now, I can't speak for people in other areas, but Sonic takes forever around my area. Like, for your food to get done into you. I made a joke that, like, where I grew up, there was a Sonic there, and it closed. And then some years later, they reopened, and we made the joke that those people are still sitting there waiting on their food that were there the first time.
Do they really have the best fries?
Thank you for the biddies, Butterfly. They're not my favorite
A month
fries.
ago I told the lady at Sonic I want the limiest limeade she ever made. She put like 6 limes.
I do like their drinks, though. You are right. As far as their fries, I'm not going to say they're my favorite. They're not bad. They're not my favorite. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just not my, like, top list of fries to eat. But now, like I said, I haven't eaten there in years, so things could have changed.
The tater tots, especially the chili cheese tots, is the secret weapon.
Okay, now the tots, yes. Tots is different, though. In my opinion. That did not help us any. This might be our last floor for the night. Let's go up and see if there's any gold up here.
Lord, I could eat tater tots once a day and be the world's happiest man.
Yes, tater tots do hit different.
Cheese tots sounds so good.
Cheese tots are good. Now, I know Obsidian, you're not local, by no means. But have either of you had gravy on tater tots before? Well, I'll ask Butterfly too. Because I know that it's more common in my area. But they do things like gravy tots here too. Don't get me wrong, I'm a cheese person. Cheese on fries, cheese on tots. Yes, give them to me. But crap. We are running out of options.
Tots are not that common here.
Really? You've had gravy on fries? Okay, so Butterflies knows.
I've had gravy from the diner with my French fries. And gravy from Jollibee with French fries.
Okay, so you have it on fries. It gives you the same, yeah. Some people are like, you're crazy. I'm like, no, it's actually good. Would I have ever thought so to begin with? No. I'd eat these, but they're not going to give us much energy, but it's better than nothing. I'll have to eat this whole stack to get anywhere.
I feel like gravy is meant for any kind of potato.
Okay, yeah.
They do disco fries here, which is gravy and like chewy mozzarella cheese. Like poutine.
Now, I've not had that combination. See, that's what I love about streaming, is hearing things from different, like, areas and different parts of the world and stuff. Like, it's so cool. Like, different foods and stuff that we just, it's not a thing here. Okay, we're breaking rocks for no reason. Okay, we're out of energy, and I'm tired of eating everything we have to get energy. So, how did we do for our final total? Okay, we got up to 38.
I just get jealous when I hear about what Southerners eat because I think they get the best cuisine.
I mean, I love Southern food. Don't get me wrong. I always say, people ask me, if you had to pick something to eat all the time, what would it be? I was like, give me chicken and taters because I can do a lot of things with those and turn them into a lot of meals and not eat the same thing over and over. But honestly and truthfully, give me Mexican food. You invite me to go eat Mexican food? Yes. That's a yes. Let's go. What are we waiting for?
I had the best queso the other day from Red Robin. It had cilantro and chorizo in it.
Ooh. See, that sounds good. Why did we not put anything in the machines? I love good queso. So, yeah. I'm one of those, I get there, and by the time you give me all this chips and salsa and queso before the food comes out, I'm full before my actual meal comes out.
Ema head to bed was just popping in to say he.
Alright, thank you for coming in, Obsidian. It was great to hear from you. Hope everything is going well for you.
Love you, have the best stream.
Love you too, ma'am. Good night. See, that's a lot better money. I'll take it. I don't know why I put stuff in the chest and didn't sell it, but we'll have some for next week.
I thought I was gonna be full, but I had 2 stomachs that day. I ate the whole burger too, lol.
Wow. I love it. Those moments when you feel like you can eat and not get full too fast. I have been to restaurants and then gotten food and be too full to enjoy it, and that sucks because I'm like, this was such good food, and it's always when it's good food. Hold on. Y'all keep giving me stuff. What? To current and former JoJo employees, you've been randomly selected for our mandatory wellness survey. Question 1, are you thriving? Note that answering no may result in
that always happens to me at
deduction
Red
from your
Lobster.
account
I'll
balance.
literally eat 6 biscuits and a Caesar salad, lol.
See, that's what I'm saying. These letters are so funny. I'm really craving for... Good, you can crave it. I don't have it right now. Do me a favor. I've been craving a good crisp leek from the mountains. George wants a leek now. Okay. Y'all, I've never seen my list this long. Look at this. This is crazy.
Do you ever gift Pam beer?
Sometimes. Probably not necessarily the right thing to do, but if that's what I've got for a gift, then that's what she's getting. Especially after she starts driving the bus. Giving her beer seems wrong. She's gonna drink a beer and drive the bus for us.
Would you agree that Pam don't need no more beer but a therapist instead, lol?
Yes. I agree. For sure. Okay, where's everybody else? Because I know that was not everybody. No, we're missing one chicken somewhere. There it is.
Someone talked about Pam being his wife the other day and I was checking my pearls lol.
Nah, I'm good. No offense to the Pam lovers out there. I'm sure they're there, but... No. I'll be so glad we don't have to save milk and eggs and cheese anymore. So we can start selling it. Okay, there's parsnips. Let's see where we're at. Okay, they're not in there. These chests are about to be crazy full.
I just feel like that's such an interesting choice for a wife. She gone have you drunk 24/7 lol.
This is true. Very true. But I guess to each their own, right? Do what makes you happy. I'm not necessarily... We missed a crop right there. Look at that. Because there's not one there. Watering can, and we'll throw a carrot there because it won't take long. Okay, crops are looking pretty good. Train coming through. I don't think I've paid attention to the train yet.
Thank you for all the conversation today, by the way. Your friendship is greatly appreciated.
You are welcome. I like it being able to sit here and chat and have something. Because if not, you're just going to hear me talk about the game. And that's great, but I'm sure nobody wants to hear that the whole time. Nope. Okay. Taking care of the animals, we've taken care of... Taking care of the animals, we've taken care of the crops.
After most of my friends moved away after college, most of my friends have been online.
I understand that. That's where most of mine are, too. It's probably another reason I can sit here 6 nights a week and do this, because that's where most of the friends are. That's our last fish. Wow. We really went through those fish fast after getting those smokers, which is what I wanted. Do we start upgrade? Oh, let's see. Ooh, okay. So we're looking at upgrading. The next thing to barn would be...
Can I ask you a question about marriage?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, let's see what the coop looks like. Okay.
Do you think it's possible to be truly happy and fulfilled without being married?
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like marriage has necessarily got to be the... It's not for everybody. I know several couples and stuff that have been together for years and never married. And I know people that are completely happy being single. It's all in what you want and what makes you happy. But don't settle just because you like the idea of being married, because that's not going to work either. Why'd I even come in here? Because I know we don't have nowhere near the wood for that. No, we're not as far off as I would think. There's not really trees to chop over here. Let's check up here. Oh goodness, it's just messy up here. Not any trees up here, it's just messy. Oh, there's one.
Is it weird the older I get, the more I care about making money instead of being in a LTR?
No. If that's what makes you happy, that's not weird. We're ready to do this for a second. There it is. I don't feel like hunting for it. If that's what makes you happy, then that's not weird. I mean... Because honestly, I mean, you make money. That may come later after you feel like you're secure, you've got the job you want, you've got the house you want. I feel like the relationship, if it's meant to be, will find you when it's meant to find you.
I just spent so much of my 20s idealizing relationships. Now I feel like money don't disappoint.
I feel like everybody has a point where they feel like you haven't been successful unless you've met the right person, but I don't necessarily think that's true. You can have a very fulfilling and happy life without that too. We don't have anything left to eat. Let's go to the saloon. We got some money. Let's go get some bread. Because right now I don't want to upgrade necessarily anything. I know I could eat this cheese and stuff, but we need that to make money.
I will say genuinely I'm happier not dating and going to restaurants instead. Food brings me joy.
At the end of the day, as long as you're happy and enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. I think everybody can find happiness in different ways. And it doesn't look the same for everybody. I mean, in everything in life, I think everybody finds joy in things different. I mean, just like, look here, like people streaming. Like, you find the person that you most align
Thanks
with.
for being so non-judgmental. My cousin thinks I'm crazy for feeling this way.
I mean, it's the same thing when you're online. You find a streamer that you like to watch. Not everybody might like that streamer, but that works for you. You're not going to watch a streamer you don't like just because everybody says, oh, you should like this streamer, you should watch them. Same thing there. I mean, when it comes to food, just because everybody likes something don't mean you have to like it and eat it. Fun fact about me, I can't stand eggs. You can eat them all day long. I don't want them. Now, I'm not saying like using them in things, but like fried eggs, scrambled eggs, I don't want them. Don't want nothing to do with them. Makes it hard at breakfast sometimes when you go out, but... And I know that's not nowhere compared to like marriage and relationship, but point being, you find happiness what makes you happy, not just because somebody else says you should like it. There's gonna be no trees left in this town by the time I'm done. Let's see if we've made enough to make any more sprinklers. where I put those fish. Why did I put the fish in there? That was a weird choice for fish. Okay.
I like that you focus on us doing whatever makes us happy without regret.
Oh yeah, of course. Some people don't understand this, streaming. They don't get it. But if you don't enjoy it, you won't understand it. You're going to be in my way. But there's nothing I could do about that. Maybe just... Okay, you're just going to have to be there. But what if I move you?
Some days I just want to eat bread and butter just like your Stardew character.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we don't need that one right now. We only have 2, so... Let's grab... We haven't planted any of the garlic yet, so let's plant some of that. Normally, I would not have this many crops down here. But we're not getting the greenhouse anytime soon without doing this, so... If we're doing this right, though, we should have all the crops we need by the end of summer. Or end of spring, for spring. If I calculated right. We'll see. No promises. Okay, so we've done that. Where are we at on hardwood? Copper and wood. I've got wood. I'll take a little bit for right now. Enough to make this. We've got one more tapper tree waiting to grow. One more. Okay, let's double check while I'm thinking about it.
That's so nice that cherry blossom leaves are falling from the sky. Makes me want to live in Japan.
I love the cherry blossoms. I love that season when you have it through Animal Crossing too. Where their trees look like cherry blossoms. I love that too. What are we looking for? Oh, to make sure... Okay. Those are in the mines that don't matter what time of year. We need to go check the crab pots. That's something we can do. I know we can't get the squid, but what about these? They're Ginger Island in spring, Ginger Island in summer. So we'll have to wait till fall to get those. Okay. So there's not really any fishing we have to do right now. Good. We probably still will, just because we need fish for the smokers. Let's go change out our crab pot.
You're gonna think I'm gross, but I actually love raw squid when I get sushi.
Fun fact, I didn't learn to like sushi until late in life. I thought it was the grossest thing. I'm like, I'm never going to eat it. My daughter got me to try it. Damn it, I'm too old to do anything exciting anymore. All I have to look forward to is years and years of sweaty, hot furnace work. Until the 1.7 update, my dude. Then you might can get married.
And now what's your favorite sushi?
Don't really know kinds, honestly. I don't know. My daughter always got it, so I don't really. Not too picky, I don't think. But, I mean, I've not actually been to, like, a sushi restaurant either, so I can't say. I would not be the one to give recommendation for sushi, that's for sure. Okay, check the crab pots. Let's check over here. It's not gonna be much. Well, I lied. More than I thought there was. We do have the spring, fish that we need to get to, but not too focused on that right now either. We don't need any more of these, but we're going to need them later. So we'll throw you in here. Because we're going to need that for the obulus later.
Are you a seafood fan?
For the most part, yeah. You can keep the oysters. But other than that, not too picky.
I want to try Louisiana crawfish just once before I turn 100.
I've not had those, so I can't tell you how those are. Okay, nothing else in there. Feels like such a waste to go to bed with this much energy left. Let's see if we can get lucky in catching fish in our pond.
They're basically mini lobsters, but y'all season everything real good in the South.
Yeah, for the most part.
Have you ever had Indian food before?
A little bit, not a lot. Around me, mostly close by, would be more Chinese, Mexican food, things of that nature. I mean, there is some of the other stuff. I drive into bigger cities around me. I spend most time cooking, so I don't do a lot of restaurants.
I like that you seem open-minded to trying new foods. That's such a positive trait to me.
I'll try most things. I mean, if you can get over how some things look. Because, I mean, some foods, if we judged it by the way they look, you wouldn't eat them. let's go put these up here. Got a few.
Lol, that's how I feel about sardines and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's some things I'm like, I was always told, don't knock it till you try it. But some things I just have to be like, no. Some of our best meals and stuff have come out of experimenting and putting things together that you didn't think went together. And then they end up being family favorite and we cook them on the regular. What? Go away. Nobody asked you. Random. Think we got time for maybe at least a couple more in-game days?
The guy who came up with calamari must have been real hungry that day, lol.
That's true. World, or why do I want to keep saying world? Word travels fast. In a small town, here's what folks have been saying. 822 finds as far as with the pickaxe. 165 artisan goods with mayonnaise included. 119 bits of forage, cave carrots included. Willie says the docks have been lively. Word is you've reeled in 84 fish. Midnight squid among the catch. Okay. Report from Fergal Naval Port at dawn. The GMC patrol schedule has changed. Do not be late again. What? I don't know what these all are for. I think it has something to do if you add other mods. Oh, she sent us more cookies. Good, she must have known we were hungry. Don't have anything in there. We ran everything, so let's go get there's 2 chickens, 3 chickens, 3 of the cows. We've gotten all the chickens. Oh, we're gonna get milk from all 4 cows starting today. Great. Almost to level 10 farming, which means we'll soon be able to get our auto grabbers. So I guess we need to start saving up for that too. These go over here. Got 10 or 9 milk, 13 eggs, 13 cheese. Okay. Really quickly before we forget, let's get our recipe for today. We learned to cook pizza. Cool. Okay. This last tree is taking forever to come in. Do we not have a we don't have a tapper on that one either? What? That's crazy. I did not know that. I think next time these get done, we're going to move them up. So they're not like in the middle. We'll move you too. We're just going to stick you right there. There. Go there. Let's check the cave. A plum. I'll take it. Traveling. Well, let's check our crops first. Got some carrots done. Oh, we have potatoes done. Okay, what else do we need to plant? So let's focus on that. We need to plant those, and this. Do we need those too? Or were those extra? We need to plant. I don't know if we need them, but I'm going to plant them. Okay, got those out of the way. Alright, let's start planting some of the rice. Alright, let's see how we did, because that should be all the potatoes we need. It's 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39? How did we miss one? Did we lose one? Maybe we did lose one. So I guess we're going to go get another potato. $16, so there's 20. I think all she needed was 20, right? Okay, so carrots now move to the complete chest. I will put the potatoes in there anyway. We only need one more. Let's go get one really quick. Why does this game throw us in uncomfortable situations? We're in here being eavesdropping on people again. We just wanted to buy a potato. We just wanted a potato. I'm just talking to you because I have to talk to you. Most of the time I don't even read their comment. I mean, every now and then I do because I know it added extra dialogue to this one. Don't even have a spot to put this. Anything will be done soon? Guess we'll just put it in the chest. We still got plenty of time, so we'll put it in here. Because really, that's all the crops we've got left to plant for the season, so. We need duck eggs, but we need so many duck eggs that I don't know that it's worth buying one. Because I think we need how many? 20? I mean, we could buy one to keep from having to buy that duck. So we'll buy it and put it up for later. I think we still need these, extras of these, so we'll buy that one. I think we also need these too. Okay, let's see. Maybe we didn't, but we can eat it either way. This one. We do need that one, so let's put that with that. We'll put that in extras. And then the duck egg, I think I will put in extras too, just so we don't accidentally put it through the machine. Let's go check on onions. You know, we'd be bad for checking on our free food down here. Check on our free food. See if there's any today. Oh, yeah, there's a few. How are our skills looking? Almost there with farming. Mining is 8. And combat's 8. We've gotten foraging and fishing to 10, so we're doing pretty good. We don't have any gold. Let's run some of these. Don't have any more fish to run. How are we looking on gold? We can get a couple more gold bars, so we've got to get some food source up so we can go and get more out the mines. How many of those do we need? Got to come up with those two. I can't remember what we need to make that. Bat wings and slime. We actually can make those. Let's see. We can make one. But that's one more towards that goal, so. Not the vault. We're getting close on those. I haven't seen any of them. We need one of those. Okay. Oh, we actually have these because I only need 15, right? So we have those. Let's see how many we have with fire quartz. We only have 8, so we don't have enough yet. Alright, this goes in completed. Not you. You do. You go in here. How many of those do we need? Okay, we have enough of both of these. These can go to completed. Let's go turn in some stuff then. Can't turn the potatoes in because we're one short, but we can turn in carrots. These. Okay. Alright, that finishes Oh, well, I guess we didn't need these because we only needed one of those. Okay. The only thing we're missing is these mushrooms. Let's check the mushrooms. Okay. So, hold on. We need 15 of the hazel nuts, 10 of the chantel mushrooms, and what? 30 acorns. Let's see what we have in those. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We only have 12 of the hazelnuts, so we were close. 9, 10, 11. We have enough of these then. Okay, and acorns. Are they not in this chest? And we need 30. We only have 21. Okay. Okay, so we're pretty close on both of those. So that was one that we didn't even know we had completed. We need one more in this category. I don't know which one it's going to be. I feel like it's either going to be the hay or the corn that we're going to get. It's going to finish that. I feel like that is going to be one. And maybe if we get lucky, we might get that one. Okay, let's put this with seeds. These could now move to not there because that's full. Okay. We're slowly knocking down this. Is there any of these we could do? I hate to spend the money, but we got 30, 15, 50. We could do the 15. Let's go ahead and do it. We're getting closer and closer. So we need 30. We need 80,000 gold left to unlock the bus. I should have checked that when we were buying those animals. We could have done that too. I didn't even think about that. Alright, let's go check the beach. Where did the shoes come? I didn't even open that, so how did I do that? Let's see, we need some bait. Alright, nothing over there today. That'll reset tomorrow. I don't know what to give Lewis. The only thing on his love is that. Let's see. Let's pick one out of here. Where did we just see him at? Where is Lewis? He's in his house. Okay. And we got full friendships with Linus. We're doing pretty good. We've gotten slack on some of these down here at the bottom. We should be working on better, but... Linus being to full hearts and full friendship doesn't surprise me. He's easy to build friendships with. So... Alright, go. Go away, ma'am, so I can look at the trash can. I don't need your judgment for me digging in the trash. I went shopping last night and picked up a chub on sale for 76 gold. It was actually pretty decent. I love that I can't remember which mod it is that adds more dialogue for them, so you're not hearing the same things over and over. But for anybody interested that would like to use the mods I'm using for this playthrough, there is a link for that in my bio. If you're on the purple app, you can just do !mods. And it'll give you that same link. We will be doing our Halloween one shortly. I know some of them are excited about that one. Where our whole thing turns into fall and Halloween year round. Actually, let's put this over here. I think if I put it like here, it's gonna block that. What if I put it here? I'll kind of light up that area a little bit. I'm trying to think of anything else that we can accomplish tonight that we haven't done. Full, so we're good. Let's check on our hay status. Okay, so we're pretty good on that. 339 out of 480. Think of anything else. I mean, we need machines. We need a lot of things. But we need money to do most of them. Which one of these is the... This is it. I'm not shipping any of those right now. I have to turn them into the community center first. I'd love to be able to build one more sprinkler. So we can put some more crops. I know I could have built one of the regular, but 2, 2, and 2. I don't think we have. These are going to still take a while, so there's no way we're getting it tonight. So we should be able to, next time we play, add another sprinkler. Down there for more crops. Because let's see, how are we looking for summer? What are we going to have? Summer is not bad. We actually did good last summer. So hops is going to be a thing. Radishes, aren't they sold at... Don't you have to buy those at the desert? Or am I thinking of the wrong thing? I think you have to buy them in the desert. So that's going to stop us from finishing the summer one. If I'm not wrong. But if we get the hops and we could get some cabbages, we could still knock it out with those two and not worry about the radish. So hops and cabbage will be our big thing for summer. I think artichokes are fall? Maybe? Yeah, these are just not going to be done in time for us to do it tonight. I think we can make... We might save up and do that soon. Then we can just open geodes at home and save money that way. Hi.
My lamp is no longer working.
Hmm?
My lamp is no longer working.
What lamp?
My candle.
Why?
Don't know. I tried turning it on.
The bulb might have blown.
Yeah. I have another one. I just gotta find it. I have to change it.
I can help you with that. But, yeah.
What was dinner? It was beef and broccoli, but was it just like the... Was it the back one that we usually do? Or...
No, I made it. I took hamburger and gravy together. There's some mashed potatoes left for you, and there's green beans and broccoli on the cart. Should be plenty for you in there. There's also rice if you prefer. So, I mean, you can choose either one. Huh? Yeah. They were for me and you anyway. Yeah, they were for me and you anyway. Mm-hmm. I'll be out there in just a few. Let's see. We're gonna go lumberjack because wood is a big thing for us in this one. So I feel like lumberjack would be more of our vibe tonight. Or in this playthrough. I don't feel like I'm gonna sell a lot of syrups, to be honest. Alright guys, well this is going to do it for us tonight. I do appreciate everybody, all the likes, the follows, everybody hanging out, just chit-chatting. And our gifters, as always, appreciate y'all too. We will be back Monday night for... Is it Stardew Monday night? Do you remember Butterfly? Hold on. Let me go back. I think I pinned it on TikTok too. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday I think we'll be doing Stardew again. Then Wednesday and Thursday will be Animal Crossing, and then we'll finish out the week again Friday and Saturday with Stardew. I'm trying to do Animal Crossing a little less because we've been flying through decorating so fast that I want Animal Crossing to stay around for everybody that enjoys Animal Crossing. So I feel like if we can drag it out to a couple of days a week, it'll last a little bit longer for us that way. But anyway, good night, Butterfly. I do appreciate everybody. And I will see y'all next time. I am going to run credits for those over on the Purple app, and I will see y'all later.